The traditional Memorial Day ceremony at Memorial Park was canceled due to the pandemic, but some local veterans felt compelled to make sure their friends who died in the line of battle are not forgotten. Senior reporter Jake Wasikowski explains.
A Memorial Day tradition here at Memorial Park, but different than any other year. No dignitaries, no speeches, just veterans honoring and remembering their brothers they lost in battle. Veterans representing all branches of the military make sure the sacrifice of Nebraskans and Americans who died in battle don't go unrecognized. Normally, hundreds of people gather here. This year, only invocations and prayers.
We remain eternally grateful for the path they paved towards a world made free from oppression.
James Martin Davis served in Vietnam and knew 12 or 13 of the people engraved into the Vietnam Memorial while he served. They went to school and church together. He says it's what's in their heart, not the size of the crowd.
That's what the whole day is about, is remembering these people who fought and killed and remember their families that have that gaping hole in their heart that can never be filled. So
Memorial Park pays tribute to World War II and the Vietnam and Korean Wars. The men followed social distancing and only invited a handful of vets. Dan Kudelak served in Vietnam in 1970 and was awarded a Silver Star and Purple Heart. He says he won't ever forget this year's ceremony.
So it's important that I, who survived, lucky to come back alive, I feel obligated to remember them at least once a year. We should do it more often, but at least once a year.
They prayed for each other's health during the pandemic.
Us old soldiers and the families of those names on the wall are dying at an alarming rate.
Small adjustments were made. But the message stayed the same. They couldn't mourn their fellow soldiers while they were deployed, so they continued to keep their memory alive forever now.
when we aren't here to remember, who's going to remember these guys?
Reporting from Memorial Park, Jake Wasikowski, 3 News Now.
Almost 400 Nebraskans were killed or missing in action in Vietnam. American